trained XB because honestly, I had a couple friends that trained here and they had pretty good reviews about kind of how the work was. So I came here, I tried it out for about a week. I liked the work, just kept coming. And I was just like, all right, you know what? It's a good routine. You come in, I have my treatment, I have a good situation. I can get massages. If I want to order meals, they have a meal plan kind of deal that you can order into. Like, they had the most to offer here, and I just felt like it was the best situation overall, where I didn't feel like I had to overextend myself in a bunch of places to get what I needed for my body. Well, Matt and Tony, I mean, especially for my body and exactly what I needed, and that was really efficient movement. I think Tony and Matt are really the kings of that kind of efficient movement, moving the right way, no wasted steps, no wasted movement. Learning how to move efficiently and inside of your body frame, and I think coming under control with my body is kind of what I needed the most over these past couple off seasons, and they've really helped me improve dramatically in those fashions. Yeah, I mean, people always ask me like, all right, why do you work out so much? Like, why do you work out 2-3 times a day? And it's like, to me, I feel like Kobe would be doing even more. Like, I think about a year and a half ago that Kobe died. Like, since then, I've been reflecting a lot on like who I want to be and where I want to go. And I feel like every single day I want to put my absolute best. I want to make sure I empty the tank every single day. And I'm the type of person you're going to have to hold back and say like, yo, you need to chill, like you need to relax. And I'd rather be that way than to be the kind of person you got to drag out of bed and be like, yo, you need to go work. So if anything, like if I need to be slowed down, I'd rather do that than to be the other way around. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot throughout the day. I mean, I get here early between 8:30. I start my treatment, go over there with Jaguar Therapeutics. I get worked on my hips. Whether it's dry needling, mobilization, mobs, ankles, all that kind of stuff, body work, rehab. Then kind of whatever's hurting or whatever I need work on, we'll come in, we'll do some rehab exercises, kind of get the blood flowing and get those muscles or injuries or whatever, get those right before the workout starts. Then we get to the workout, we warm up, get right, get the glutes fired up, all those things, boom, we get to running, hit the treadmills, get our movement work, change the direction, whatever that is. Boom, we finish there, take a quick little break, then we go into hitting the weights. Hit the weights, upper body day, lower body day, full body day, whatever it is for that day. You get the weightlifting done, then I'm done for a little bit. Then I go home, I refuel, I eat lunch, boom, all that stuff. Then I go to Dr. Reese. Dr. Reese, all core, hip mobilization. I think all these little muscles, all the things that I really needed that we kind of don't pay attention to as athletes every single day. So getting that work at Dr. Reese has been really important for me, especially this off season, because I've just seen the improvements in getting my core and my hips and all those things tight and stronger. So that's pretty much the regimen all day. Get a little yoga in and call it a day, really. Yeah, I think for me, it's really following the examples of guys, through my career, I think the guys who I've been in the locker rooms the longest with, or guys who, when I got in, I'm a young guy. I mean, I'm going into year 4 now, so I'm a vet now. But in my first 3 years, I would always look at the older guys and say, okay, who's in year 8, year 9, year 10? Like, why are they there? And they're the guys who are staying the longest. They're the guys who are in the tubs every day, in the treatment room. Even if they're not hurt, they're taking care of the little things so they don't become big things. And in this league, it's a performance-based league, so your body is your money. So you got to take care of the engine. You got to take care of your body. That comes to fuel, that comes to treatment and the recovery after every single workout, because that's just as important as the actual work. So really just learning from those older guys and seeing what they do. I didn't think with being an athlete, especially playing football, is like you have a finite amount of time that you can play. So at the end of the day, like, I won't feel good if I didn't know I put absolutely everything in to make sure I reach my potential in this. Because at the end of the day, there's a lifespan to this. I only have 5, 6, whatever years of this left in me or in my body, or until my body decides to break down, whenever that is. So I think for me, other things can wait because I have the rest of my life to tend to them, but I'm also just like, I'm a multifaceted person, so like I always love diving to those kind of things. So like, it's really just all about balance, and I'm lucky that I have the right support system. I have the right people around me that help me to manage my time and keep me on top of the things that I need to be doing. So it's all about balance.
Kind of like the same question, like how do you actually find time for business? Because business is obviously very cerebral, or does working out obviously help in that aspect of your life?
I think to me, it's just been learning to tell myself I'm not tired. You know what I mean? Like, I'm young, like I'm 25. I have no reason to be like, to come home, and even, don't get me wrong, these workouts take it out of you and all that kind of stuff, but like, you rejuvenate, you get home, you wind down a little bit, but then like, instead of watching Netflix or playing video games or going out or whatever, like, just put that time into something else. And I think I've been reading a lot about transferring your energy and just being productive in general and just mindset and all those kinds of things. And like, it's all about the power of your thoughts. So I've learned that to really try to harness and control your emotions and how you're feeling. And you can, once you really harness that and you can control your thoughts and what you feed yourself, then it's easier to do those things. I'd probably say Willpower is probably the first book I read that was like really on that wave. Power Not to Give a Fuck by Gary Vee. Sorry for the curse word. Those two books are probably the first two books that really like got me on that. I'm reading another one called Outliers right now. That's amazing so far. I'm probably like 50 pages in. I love this book. So like, those are the kind of things that I read and I'm into really.